Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny's Crown's Empire. If you're seeing my channel for the first time, you're welcome. So in today's video, we're going to sew this wide leg trouser with an elastic band. If it's something you're interested in, then keep watching. And please do not forget to like, share, leave your comment in the comment section. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Do not forget to click on the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. So let's get right into the video. So in our previous video, I showed you how to draft and cut this on your fabric. Okay, so if you're yet to watch that, I'm going to leave the link in the description, or you're going to see it here on your screen above. So we're going to go ahead to start sewing. I'll join this center front of my trouser. This is a crotch part with 0.5 inch. I'll do this for the front and for the back. You can choose to weave all sides of your trouser pieces before sewing, or you can weave after sewing. So I will just use my pin to secure this. So I'll be stitching with exactly 0.5 inch. I'll repeat the same thing on the back piece. Okay. So these are my back pieces, and I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to use my pins to secure this. I'll be stitching this also with 0.5 inch, following the curve I have at the crotch region, just as you see me doing. Then I will stitch. After stitching, this is what I have. You can see my stitch. So this is what the back piece look like. So I now have one piece for each. That is the front and the back. The next thing we're going to do now is to attach our pocket. Remember, when drafting this, we came down from the waist by 1 inch. I notched it. So I'm going to place my pocket pieces. I have two pieces for on both sides. These are my pocket pieces. So I have two pieces. I have another two pieces here. So I'm going to place this part on this notch part like this. Remember, I notched where I want my pocket to stop, so I'm using 6.5 inches for the depth of my pocket. So I'm just going to stitch with 0.5 inch and stop there. So I'll be using 0.5 inch, like I said. I'll repeat the same thing on this other side. I'll place my pocket on that 1 inch I came down from with my, I'm going to place it here like this. Just see me doing. So I'll repeat the same thing on the back piece as well. You know, we need to attach the pocket two on the back pieces. That's why I have four pieces. I've already attached two to the front piece, and I'm attaching the remaining two on this front piece. So from the waist side also, it's 1 inch depth like this. I'm placing it where I have my notch. I'm just going to go ahead to pin this. So whatever the depth of your pocket is for you, you can use maximum of 7. Okay, so I'm using 6.5 inch. So I'm joining these pocket pieces with 0.5 inch. I'll repeat the same thing here as well. So this is what my pockets look like after joining. So I did the same thing on the back piece as well. So the next thing we're going to do now is to join the trouser. We'll be joining the trouser on the sides. So this is my back piece here. I'm going to place my front piece on top of it. So we'll be joining. By this time, you'll notice that the back piece is bigger than the front piece. It's supposed to be like that. Okay, it is supposed to be like that. So what you're going to do is to join the sides of the trouser as you see me doing. I'll be joining this side with 0.5 inch. So you see the way I'm placing it. This is how I'm going to stitch this. Okay, there are different ways to attach your pocket to your trouser. So this is one of the ways. All right, so just do whatever works for you. So I'm going to also arrange this part carefully, then use my pin to hold it down. So I will stitch all the way to this part. As you see me like this. I'm going to be using half an inch, like 0.5 inch, like I said. Just join these sides. I'll repeat the same thing on the other side. Okay. So just go ahead and stitch following the way my hand is moving on this fabric, like that. I'll repeat the same thing here. After joining the pockets and the sides, so this is what I have. I've joined both sides. So the next thing is to join the inseam, So I'll be using 0.5 inch also to join this part. Carefully align the crotch region. Then I'll stitch all the way to this part like this. I'll do it all the way to the other end of my trouser. So I'm also going to fold the hemline and join as well with the sewing allowance. After sewing, this is what I have. Look at my hemline, folded, neat. So the next one we're going to work on now is the waist. Now, this is where we're going to attach our elastic band. Please pay close attention. First of all, take the round measurement on your trouser. Do not do not cut your waistband before measuring this. There are chances that the whatever you cut is going to be smaller than what you need. So I'm going to take the piece I need for my waistband. This is it. So this is what I have, my waistband. I'm just going to put exactly what I need and add sewing allowance to it. This is where the measurement I have, this is where I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to add extra allowances, maybe say half an inch to 1 inch. Okay, so just go ahead and add extra 1 inch to be on the safe side. So I'm just going to mark it here, then add my allowance to it. Please, if you're hearing any sound at the background, it's actually raining. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this, just trim it. Please make sure you add your sewing allowance. All right. So I'm going to go ahead to join this together on that side. I'll just join it together like this. I'll join it together like this. So I'm just trying to get half of my measurement to see where exactly I need to join this. Remember, I add my sewing allowance to it. Okay. So now there are different methods of attaching your band. This is just one of the methods I'm going to use. So this is the band, elastic band I'm going to make use of. It is a 2 inches wide elastic band. So I'm just going to take note of my round waist measurement, which is 29 inches. Then I'm going to subtract 3 to 4 inches from that. So 29 minus 3 inches is going to give me 26 inches. Okay, so you just go ahead and do whatever you need to do pertaining to your measurement. Okay, so I'm going to attach my elastic band to it, but you can see how stretchy the elastic band is. So if you reduce up to 4 inches, it won't affect the trouser. The waist is going to fit you perfectly because it's an elastic waistband. So I'm just going to join this the way you see me doing. There are different ways to attach this, so I'm just going to show you one of the ways. You can choose to do this the way I'm doing. So I placed my elastic band at the center of this fabric here. Then I'm going to flip it the way you see me doing. So I'll be stitching with the sewing allowance across this elastic band. So I'll be stitching across it like this. So take note of what I'm doing. So you can choose to do this method, or you attach your, after joining the side of your fabric that you want to use for your waistband, you can attach it to your trouser. Then after sewing, you leave a space that's going to be enough for you to pass your elastic band through it using an office pin. So whichever one works for you. Then I'm going to go ahead to turn this. I'll turn it the way you see me doing. Just go ahead and iron this part that we have joined so it can be flat. So after joining, or ironing rather, I'm just going to go ahead and stitch this. Now, if you're not used to this method, you'll find this part very stressful and challenging because the fabric will keep on moving, but just whatever works for you. So I'm just going to join this part with 0.5 inch all around. So as I'm stitching, I am adjusting the elastic band. So just watch, you get to understand what I'm trying to explain. So I'll just go ahead and stitch like you see me doing. You can choose to trim this part off if you want. Let me show you another way to attach this if you do not want to do this first. You go ahead and join your fabric as one for your waistband. Attach it on your trouser directly before stitching. Okay, you can choose to do that. Just use your pin, secure the center front of your band. That's after notching the center front. Then you place it on the center front of your trouser. So you can just go ahead and stitch, but I'm going to do the other method I was working on before. So I use my pin to secure this, then go ahead and stitch. So as you're stitching, you'll be adjusting the elastic band. Please, if you have any question, go ahead and ask. If you're here to like this video, please like this video, share, drop your comments in the comment section, subscribe so that I can grow. Then also click on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. So you see me stitching, I'm just stitching with 0.5 inch. As I'm stitching, I'm adjusting my elastic band. This fabric I'm working with is quite slippery. So just go ahead. Be patient with this, please, because if you're not patient, you end up with something looking very funny. And we want our elastic band to be perfect. If you get this part wrong, it's going to affect the way your trouser will look. So just go ahead and join this part. You can see that the fabric is squeezing. So you need to open up the fabric as you sew. You can see how I'm opening this up as I sew. So that is the exact thing you're going to do. And because the elastic is now changing the form and the shape of your band to give you that look that looks like pleated look. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to explain. So I'm just going to do that. And once I get to the end of the fabric, or get to where I started the stitch from. So I've gotten to the end. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this off, trim it. So now this is optional, but it helps to give your waistband more this fancy look. So I'm going to run another stitch round the band. So I will stitch at least half inch from the top, half inch downwards round. Then from the lower parts, this part we joined the fabrics together. We're going to go up by half an inch. So half inch on at the top, half inch at the bottom. It's going to elevate the look of the band. So if you're yet to subscribe, please do subscribe, like this video, share this video so others can see and learn. And also do not forget to click on notification bell. So you see, after doing that, you try to arrange your band so that there can be even distribution of all this folding and squeezing. So I'm just going to run my half inch at the lower part of this band to give it additional look. Then just stitch all the way round. So as you're stitching, please open it up, open your band up, not just stitch all the way. Open it the way you see me doing. It's not going to be easy, but do it. All right, so this is what I have. You can see the look. So I'll go ahead and attach this to my band. Now you're going to place where you notched on your waistband. Okay, attach it to the front. So I notched the front. If you notch the front, please attach to the front and go ahead and stitch. So now we're going to be joining the band to the trouser with 0.5 inch. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, just take note of that. 0.5 inch. And as you're stitching this, open up your fabric. Or you're dealing with elastic, so you need to stretch your waistband so that you can have more room to attach your trouser. Hope that makes sense. So that's what I'm going to do throughout. So open up your band as you sew. Take your time, do not rush the process. Take your time. So your trouser is going to come out looking very good as long as you follow the steps. And this is what the trouser looks like. This is the finished look. If you got value from this video, please give me a like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, and click on notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. Until next time, bye.